Hey, Don't Die Engineer Bob. Welcome to another episode in the Don't Die Bob series. One life, if I die, it's done. Today, we're going to try and find some food. In the last episode, it was raining, so it didn't really seem to be worth going out. We've had a quick look out the windows today, make sure there's nothing too much about. First thing we do is get out into the open a little bit and away from all the hilly terrain and cover, because that way we can't get surprised. It's classic fieldcraft, really. Any soldier will tell you to see further than you can be seen. So we got no one with guns, so we can stay fairly low. Keep an eye out for mainly creepers at this time of the adventure, because everything else we can pretty much get away from. If we run into a creeper, we could be in trouble. What we're looking for today is food, so and primarily some sheep and Nirvana. I was expecting that to take longer. So what we need from sheep is wool, because with wool we can actually make a bed, and once we have a bed, we can be sure that if anything untoward happens, we would, in a normal game, respawn inside our house. So it doesn't really matter for this one, because if we die, it's finished. What we do also get is some mutton, and it's nice to just build a bed anyway. We can use it to accelerate day if we want to do stuff during the day. Once night falls, you can get into your bed, and the night passes quickly, so it makes it just quicker and easier for recording. So thanks sheep. Killed a few of the sheep. We'll leave some more. They can replenish. We'll take our spoils and go back to the bunker. It always pays to know where you are. So sometimes if you press F3, you can make a note of where you are in the world, and you can always find your way back to home base. To be a bit careful. We've got some holes around here. What I will do is either put some fencing around those or some torches so we don't fall into them running around at night. That would slow down getting back to the base. So what we have now is some wool. So wool and wood, always good. Put some mutton in to cook. Stick it into the furnace. I'm not quite sure that I'd like to try and cook lamb on a furnace, but who can say? Make some wood, get some wood planks. Need 3 wood planks and 3 blocks of wool. Lo and behold, one bed. So armed with a bed, we can put that somewhere in the house, and that will give us a sleeping quarters. Makes sense to put it upstairs. Very traditional. But in theory, it can go anywhere. The secret is to make sure that you put it in a space where, if you wake up, when you wake up, you kind of wake up near your bed. If it's too near a wall, sometimes you can wake up outside the wall, which is it's a bit of a rude awakening. Specifically, if you're next to something with a drop outside the window, so you wouldn't want to be doing that. But next stage, food. So we've got some food coming up, some nice cooked mutton. That's all good. We've also got some seeds. We can go and actually start to dig a little bit of farm, get our bucket of water, and do some damage. So meanwhile, we'll store the things we don't actually need with us, and the blocks from building the house in the last video. Grab the seeds. We can try and find some more. In a minute, we can run around manically, knocking down swathes of grass to clear the flat space, and we're bound to find some more seeds. So it's quite funny that you can knock grass down and find seeds to grow corn, which is always good. Particularly like that. Let's get some sticks and make sure we got all the gear we need. So make a hoe, and cunningly I just put all the stone back into the bunker, into the chest. So actually I need some of that. Get our sticks back. Sorry about that. And a couple of those, and that will make us a stone hoe, so that we can actually till the soil and plant our seeds. So I suggest we go and try and do some of that before the night falls. We've got some water. We might need some more in a bit. So first things first, clear some space and plant our seeds. A quick look round to make sure we're not going to get helped along in our digging by a creeper or some mob. should be fairly good until nightfall. Meanwhile, run around, as you can see, clearing the grass is good, but you also find seeds, so we can increase our collection of seeds to the point where we've got enough to plant some meaningful, and we can make bread. That's good. Grab the seeds, run around. Wise to do this without a sword. You don't want to really wearing out your sword, chopping down grass. Doing it empty-handed or with a block is perfectly acceptable and just as fast. So you don't end up with broken hands. Yeah, almost enough to be working with. Now we'll dig it. It's a trench to put our water in. Around the trench until the soil. Plant our seeds. For those of you who've seen some of my other videos, you can plant seeds at the run. It's always good fun. And come on now, Bob, concentrate. Quick look round. Forget we've got no armour on, so that would be suboptimal to be killed right now. Plant some seeds, and we'll leave a hole in the middle that we'll make an irrigation ditch with. And again, from those who've seen the videos before, we can make it one that is completely full of water. You can actually take water out of it, and it will replenish, so you don't have to keep visiting the local water source or the pond at the far side of the house in this case. So, oh, come on Earth, a bit dry. We'll plant our seeds around. How are we doing for time? Oh, this is annoying. There we go. Last but not least. Now, we take a shovel and we'll dig out the earth in the middle so that we can actually put water in there. Always wise to just be a bit wary when you're digging a trench like that, because there is always a chance you can expose the top of a cave or a hole and fall down it. It's a good way of finding out that there are things you forget. So meanwhile, we'll grab a couple of buckets of water, and maybe one more, maybe two. I think this might take two, just from where I put the first bucket lazily. But we'll try and eke it out. No, it's going to take another one. Never mind. It's not far away. We drop down and grab that. One more, and we're good to go. We can move along. As you take out the water from the still, took one out too many. As long as you take it out from a still both sides, it will fill up. And lo and behold, that's now full of water. So that's good. We've got a bed. We've got some lamb or mutton. We've got some corn planted. So far so good. Not a bad day's work. So what else do we need? We've got a reasonable view. We'll have to clear some of this local terrain that blocks things, because it's not very secure, and I wouldn't want to open the door one day and find a creeper hissing away on the doorstep. It's a good way of shortening the videos. So we're in better shape than we were last video. We got some seeds planted. We've got some saplings to plant to make some more trees. We'll put those a bit away from the house. We've got water now that we can get. We've generally done quite well. Might have to make a bit bigger chest, because we're now filling this chest up with stone. Until we can get some more wood, we can just actually put another chest on the outside of this one, and it'll just make the whole thing bigger. Just make a double chest. Now we've got some more space to store. Right, reaching the end of the day now, starting to get a little bit gloomy. See what's going on. We can use our bed for the first time, and yeah, a good day's work. I can only sleep at night. So one of the good things about watching the sun go down is it's never quite there. It's pretty close now, so I think we can make our way to bed. That's it. Now next time, if we're playing a game where you can, you're not going to stop if you die. If you die, you actually respawn in your last bed, or where next to your last bed space. So it's always good to have a bed. Our corn's growing. Sounds like a good day done. So we'll call that it for this video. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.